Yeah. So let me share my screen.
Okay.
I hope it is visible. Is it
Yeah.
visible? That's great.
Yeah. I can see.
That's great. Yeah. Let me cross check whether it is recording or not. Yes. Yes, it is fine.
Hmm.
Yeah. So, yeah. So initially, let's discuss about a little quick introduction about myself. So I
Okay.
have 3+ years experience on DevOps, and I have overall 12+ year experience, including non-IT and IT. Okay, I have 30,000 plus followers in LinkedIn. This is my LinkedIn ID, and
Okay.
it's big community I have. Okay,
Yeah.
and I
Yeah.
have
Yeah.
worked for different projects, SSNC, Tech Mahindra, and Bay Clouds, One America, Evertrix, Kiwi Glide. So such kind of this is related to New Zealand, and it's combination of Indian and American and New Zealand projects. So in the span
Oh,
of this very small time only, I have had covered this many projects. That was my
wow.
achievement. Yeah, and yeah, they're coming to. These are all important points. You see. Yeah, let me 1 second. Let me mute your side. Getting little noise.
You want me to mute me myself?
Yeah, no, no, no. You don't need to keep mute. I can able to do it. Okay. Yeah, yeah. From your side, you can keep it open. No problem. So these are all important points. Very important points. Must and should can able to learn this freshers especially, and no need prior IT experience. Okay, no need any prior IT experience. Okay, everybody can able to learn this cloud. Okay, AWS and all. Okay, AWS is like user graphical interface, so no need any special requirement. Everybody can able to learn anything. Okay, so no need any other tools. So okay, like some people will think about Selenium, some particular tool. There is no any tool here. So we are having a cloud. We are working on virtually we are working. You need to go, no, you don't need to carry your laptop, you don't need to work on top of your any on-premises systems and all. Okay, you don't need to carry anything anywhere. You can able to open your cloud. Okay, and no need to have programming language background. This is really good point. So everybody can able to learn because it is user graphical interface, right? Anyone can learn AWS. This is really one of the positive point, because everybody, it is open to work for everyone. Open to this is open for everyone. Okay, so more there are a lot of jobs on this AWS for freshers and experienced candidates for USA, India, and UK. I think most probably AWS and DevOps related jobs are there are a lot of jobs in USA and India. Okay, more abroad opportunities. You're already in abroad, so not a big deal. So for this is about for Indian people. Okay, there are a lot of jobs related to DevOps and cloud. So cloud is leading now. So for cloud is leading, everything is in cloud right now. There are a lot of migrations happening from on-premise to um, yeah cloud. Okay, and next. So this is for I just mentioned this is for as a reference for only for Indian people. So I don't know much about your US thing, US salaries scale. So I don't know. So you just need to know that. So this is for actually in Indian based 0 to 2 years experience who are precious for 6 lakhs in India. So minimum 6 lakhs 0 to 2 years. Okay, so 2 to 3 years, 8 lakhs to 12 lakhs, 3 to 4 years, 12 lakhs to 16 lakhs. Okay, so this is how the pay scale is for Indian students. Uh, so for USA, I think you know that very well, right? So it is in dollars, right? That's correct. Yeah, exactly. That is too that yeah, yeah, for India this is good scale. Yeah, it is good scale for India. And for USA I can say if you have a 4 plus 5 plus years experience you will get 70 lakhs. It's, you know, in Indian currency you will get 70 lakhs. If you have 8 years experience you will get 1 crore, like that. Like that, yeah. Yes, that's it. Okay, this is all about small about AWS. And now let's talk about, before going to start with this cloud computing and Linux related, let us check this. What is your view? What I have to do? You may get question, okay, I can learn AWS. What is my future if I learn about AWS only? Do I need to stop here, or do I need to learn something, some different tools like that? Okay, so I'm talking about AWS DevOps. Okay, so here you see here the first point, DevOps a beginner, what he has to learn. DevOps beginner can learn Linux skills. Okay, and scripting, next GitHub. So and Linux related, all scripting, shell scripting kind of. Okay, so you can learn, initially you can learn Linux. Okay, so then this will be basic. Okay, this will be basic. So by using this we can run AWS. Okay, all right. So next, DevOps beginner. So first initially we'll talk about AWS. Okay, first my roadmap I'm telling, first we will learn this because this is a basic. Okay, this is basic for you because you need to understand about how operating system, Linux operating system is, how you need to work on. Do you have any idea about Linux operating system? uh, no problem. Hmm. That's great, that's great. Oh yeah, no problem. I'm also one thing I would like to tell you, I'm not from completely computer background. I came from electrical background. Okay, I completed my engineering, the stream of electrical and electronics engineering. I have worked for at least 9 years. I worked for electrical as a senior electrical engineer. I roamed across the country, so I got opportunity outside, you know, South Africa and in Bangladesh to work different kind of refineries to work there, but I didn't choose that. Okay, after that I just migrated from electrical to this IT. So which means everybody can able to learn, right? You can understand that, right? So I learned Linux. Okay, so this is your first point. So you need to learn this Linux. So after that, if you're getting basics of Linux operating system related, we directly jump into AWS, not DevOps. Okay, AWS is very, very, very important. Without AWS, if you learn DevOps, there is no meaning. Okay, many people are suggesting you just learn about DevOps. First, you need to learn AWS. This is separate. Okay, this is complete. It's a big course. So after that, including uh, DevOps, DevOps, and all these tools are different. Okay, and this AWS is different. Okay, this is completely cloud related, cloud platform, completely cloud. Okay, so earlier, long back, we used to have all the servers in different um, physical servers. Company itself having servers in the same region, same premises. Inside itself, we used to have servers earlier. But now we are, nowadays everybody keeping their servers in AWS, AWS, Azure, and GCP. I think it is not supporting. Let me fix this. One sec. Okay, this looks fine now. Yeah. So these are all remaining all CACD, IAC, monitoring. Just forget about this, okay? So we need to go step by step process. So how what I am going to do is first first Linux. My bad today. Okay, yeah. So let me do one thing. I'll go to here. So let me try to write here. Better you need to understand, right? Yeah. Yes. Okay. First, I'll teach you Linux. Next, after AWS. Okay. AWS, there are a lot of services are there. Okay. So we have more than 150, above 150 services are there. So it will take a time. Okay. It will take minimum 4 months. Yeah. Yeah. For only AWS. Okay. For Linux, you can take it will take 1 week only. So that only we are talking about only Linux basics, which required for only AWS. That's enough. Yeah. Hmm.
Is there a way to
Hmm.
do that, right?
Yeah. See, thing is, so we are here discussing about Linux, just the basic commands, okay, to operate Linux machines, kind of Ubuntu, Linux, Amazon, and Red Hat Linux, okay, Red Hat Enterprises Limited, all these things. So, for example, if somebody does not know about how to operate Windows machine, so he can able to operate it by clicking just he will open the laptop, he will just uh, use use his laptop, right? So even
Yeah.
he does not have any kind of knowledge, any kind of training, but still they can able to operate Windows, because it is graphically user interface, correct? But
Yeah.
come to Linux, it's not like that. So you need to learn minimum basic commands, how to operate, how to create a folders, how to create a folder inside a folder, how to check the list. Okay, how many folders are there? You just want to see the list, and what are the permissions you need to give for a particular folder. In generally in Windows, you don't give any permissions to your folders, correct? But in Linux we'll give the permissions. That is why Linux is very much secure. Okay, most probably I'll cover most basic and important commands, which is required for AWS. Okay, so
Okay.
yeah, that is important. Very, this is actually a prerequisite, you can say. Okay, Linux is a prerequisite for AWS. So it will take, I'll cover all the services in AWS. Okay, main services which is required for your a job.
This is the main one, 4 months.
Yes, it will also you can also take buffer period also, because it's completely depends upon you. So we consistently, if you maintain the class, if you can understand, and if you do practice, so then it will take 4 months. Else if you delay it, it will take one more month, like that. So but it is very important. So before going to DevOps, you need to learn about first cloud. Okay, so this is prerequisite. So Linux and AWS, this is minimum. So some people will talk about DevOps. Okay, so they will directly suggest, without AWS also you can able to learn the DevOps, but thing is not like that. Without knowing any cloud knowledge, if without cloud knowledge, DevOps is nothing. Okay, because nowadays people are asking including cloud knowledge. Okay, so yeah, in DevOps, I'll suggest first you need to learn about Docker. First, Git. Git, yeah, have you heard about Git?
No, not really.
Okay, so Git is actually version control. So where developers keep their code. Okay, so as a DevOps engineer, you must have an idea. Okay, so Git, are you able to see my screen properly? So are you able to understand what I'm writing here? What
Yeah,
I'm
no,
typing here?
yeah, I see it. The DevOps Git
Yeah,
Linux.
Git, right? So Git. Next, I'll suggest Docker. Docker is a containerization tool. Okay, where we keep the application and servers to keep there. Okay, next, Kubernetes. So and next, Jenkins. It is a CI/CD tool, and Ansible. This is actually it's a configuration and management tool. Okay, and Terraform. Okay, so this is actually a roadmap which I suggest to you. Okay, first you need to learn about Linux, after that AWS, then you need to jump into DevOps. Okay, so this is completely different course, this because this is a big one. So Linux plus AWS is a big one. Okay, so this is one. And coming to this DevOps, Git, Docker, Kubernetes, Jenkins, Ansible, Terraform, you can able to see here. Okay, so you see, um, so in DevOps, if you start with it, so there is security related. This is CI/CD means Jenkins only. So here they mentioned only continuous integration and continuous deployment. But thing is, uh, which means there is a tool name which is Jenkins. There is a tool, the tool name called Jenkins. Okay, IAC means infrastructure as a code. Okay, which means Terraform. Okay, and orchestration tools like Kubernetes. Okay, and monitoring tools like Prometheus and Grafana. Okay, cloud, we can able to learn cloud, Azure, AWS, GCP, but top cloud is AWS. Okay, AWS DevOps 2025 roadmap. So we do have a lot of roadmaps available here. See this? First operating system, which is Linux. Can you see?
Yeah.
And next one is programming language. They are suggesting like a Python, Ruby, and Bash. No, so far you don't required. If you want to become so much pro, if you want to become too much big pro, so then I'll suggest this. So far it is not required. Don't keep anything in mind. Let us go step by step. Okay. Next one is containerization. Oh, sorry, I forgot this. Um, this is one source code management, which is Git. What is Git means? For example, um, a, a, uh, a developer is there in your company. Okay, he will write the code. So where he will keep, because they have a big team. Okay, it's about six and seven members of team is which they are actually developing a platform or tool or SaaS platform or any kind of mobile application or web application, whatever. So they are developing a software. They have a big team, so they want to share code in between developer to developer. So this Git, okay, Git will help to share the code between developers. Okay, so they will store the code in GitHub. Okay, there is a repository there we can able to store the code. Okay, that is related to, most probably it is related to developer. But thing is, as a DevOps engineer, you must have an idea. So how to configure Git, how to use the Git, that is actually recommendable. Okay, and next, containerization tool, which is Docker. Okay, Docker is a containerization tool. So where we keep the applications. Okay, how the applications are, for example, you are using some application in your mobile phone. So where it is there, It is in a server. Where is the server? Server is in a container, okay. That container called as, the container will be in a Docker. We can run those containers by using Docker, okay. Docker is having a, some, every tool has a drawbacks, right? Nothing is perfect. By covering that gaps, we have a concept called Kubernetes orchestration tool. Here, whatever the gaps are there, auto healing, auto scaling, so such kind of gaps they have actually covered in this Kubernetes. Okay, so and also Docker is a prerequisite for Kubernetes. Okay, here we can able to yeah, we can able to containerize, we can able to create images, we can able to keep your application, you can able to deploy, so we can do it everything here. That is a master for containerization and orchestration both, right? Next to CI/CD, continuous integration and continuous deployment. Okay, so for this is for automation purpose. For example, everything should run automatically without any intervention. If you set up all the project, there will be a pipeline means they will connect all the different tools. Okay, they will connect all the, we can connect all the different tools and we will trigger it. So whenever developer changes, for example here, developer have done some changes and modification in their code, automatically without any human intervention, without any anyone to trigger, automatically it will trigger and it will deploy into servers. This is for that purpose. It will automatically continuously integrate and continuously it will deploy. That is the purpose of Jenkins. Okay, next to configuration management, which is Ansible. Okay, for example, I have made ready one kind of software, but my client is not technical guy. He is actually giving banking services, actually giving some kind of transport related, so they don't know anything. I need to deploy that. So if I want to deploy, currently I'm in India. Um, we actually developed our code in India. So I want to deploy this in USA. Do I need to travel? No. So we have a concept called Ansible. This tool, by using this tool, I can able to connect in the servers, their servers. I can deploy my code into their machines by using this kind of tool. It will be helpful. Okay, next cloud, they have suggested Azure, but I will suggest AWS and Azure and GCP, whatever the cloud, that cloud we can suggest here itself, because initially nowadays Nowadays, without cloud, no DevOps engineer is there. You must have a knowledge first related to cloud, then after DevOps. Okay. Next, Terraform, infrastructure as a code. For example, AWS is there. AWS, we are actually already, AWS is designed by Amazon team, right? Correct. So
Yeah.
yeah, but thing is we need to automate it. So everything you are clicking, by clicking things, you are actually creating instance, you are creating a VPC, you are creating IAM roles, something by using manual process, which already designed by Amazon team. So but thing is you are just utilizing it and you are creating manually to save our time, so we don't need to, for example, I have 100 servers to create and 100 instances I want to create. If I want to create 100 instances, so I could not able to click like this and I can't sit like this, right? Okay, if I do like that, my time will be wasted. Okay, so that reason we have a concept called infrastructure as a code. You can give some script by using AML script. You can write the code and you can trigger it automatically. So your entire infrastructure will be create on top of your AWS account by using that to automate that. So you can, for example, I want to delete something, you need to go there, actions, you delete something like that. Okay, so you don't need to go manually, you don't need to log in anything, just need to simply changing here using some code. Okay, AML scripting. So that scripting, by using that scripting, you can able to delete, you can able to create 100,000 servers, you can able to do it in seconds. That is the purpose of infrastructure as a code. Okay, we'll deep dive if you go after finishing AWS. Let's go
Hmm.
deep dive into DevOps. At that time we can very much we'll talk about more about this. Okay,
So
next.
you saying before learning DevOps,
Uh-huh.
I have to learn AWS.
No. I'm saying that first we need to complete cloud platforms, any kind of AWS and Linux. After that, we'll go DevOps. So whenever we
Oh,
start DevOps, we'll talk about all these tools. Otherwise, it will create a big confusion, and you can't move on. Okay, let's
so
go
we
step by
gonna
step. Yeah,
sorry. So Linux. Then after all the steps, then we're gonna come to AWS Cloud. Then we're gonna jump into
exactly. You are
DevOps.
precise. It's precise. Exactly. You
But
got it.
this course is for DevOps, right? Or
Yeah.
just AWS?
I'm talking about everything because you need to have a
Okay.
clear picture in future. What is my future? If you question about yourself, you must understand that okay, just learn Linux. Next, I need to go to AWS. After finishing AWS, I have to go DevOps. You must have a clear picture about your future, right? What is next
Yeah.
you need to do? So for that reason, I just mentioning everything here to understand. There are a lot of scope for DevOps and AWS. Okay, so next is ELK, which means observability and monitoring. For example, there are servers on top of your cloud, AWS. So there are some CPUs are there. You CPUs and RAM will be there, right? So every system has CPU and RAM. So we are talking about servers. If unexpectedly your storage completed, so you need to get alert. Okay, you need to get the message, you need to get the call, so then only you can able to understand that okay, so this RAM has been finished, my server's being down, I need to go and check it. So you need to get some kind of notifications, you need to use monitoring tools. There are a lot of monitoring tools available, which is ELK, Prometheus, Grafana, and for AWS there is a one internal um, service which is CloudWatch. So this is all about to understand about it, to understand Linux, to understand AWS, to understand DevOps complete picture. So what I am suggesting is first you need to learn about Linux first. Don't think about all these things, just leave about it. Initially just need to talk about Linux. After that you need to go with AWS. Okay, we are going with this flow. Okay, after AWS you will get you can understand very much clear. So this is AWS plus DevOps, which is called as AWS DevOps. Okay,
Mm,
so
okay.
this is how. Let me open my PPT again. Yeah, this is how. I think this picture is really good. Okay, let me keep. Yeah. So what is cloud computing? So before discussing about AWS, you must understand about what is cloud computing. Okay. So you know cloud, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Thing is, earlier, long back, so we used to work in offices. Okay, every company has server, its own server. They used to store their data into their own servers. Okay, so they used to maintain some racks inside. Separate IT team will be there. That IT team used to maintain servers. There are a lot big racks are there, big cables are there, always it is flickering, the lights flickering, you might have heard seen that servers. Okay, that servers, those are all small servers. It's not small server to maintain one or two systems or 10 systems. It will maintain hundreds of servers because lot big companies used to maintain their own servers. Okay, own data centers. Okay, that is highly costly. Okay, to need to build, for example, I just want to establish a company. Okay, initially I just got an idea. Okay, I got a lot of knowledge on this IT infrastructure. So what I have to do is I just want to build, I just want to establish a company. So for that, what are the requirements needed, what are the things are needed? So first, initially, if you want to establish, first of all, you need to have a building, right? You need to have complete furniture setup. You need to have a systems, laptops, right? And moreover, you need a server. Okay, so that server also, it is a big infrastructure. You need to lay the cables. Okay, you need to keep a complete infrastructure setup for servers. Okay, so for that, again, a engineer needed, a admin needed. Okay, so to maintain their servers, for example, everything got set up, it would around 10 crores for suppose for small company. So for 10 crores you need to keep complete 10 crores you are investing on top of only for infrastructure. Okay, so you are keeping this much amount for only infrastructure development. Okay, so after completion of your infrastructure, so you need to maintain your employees. Okay, you need to have admin employees, you need to have IT employees, you need to have all these normal employees, account section and other sections also, different departments like development department. You need to maintain accounts department, you need to maintain HR department, and above that some hierarchy you will maintain, right? Some vice president or CEO or something kind of, right? You need to follow this hierarchy. That is called as big corporate company, right? If you want to do this, this is a big this is not small thing. This will not build in one day. This will take you know mean how years. 100% it's years, because infrastructure to make all these things, it will take a time. But thing is, it is also costly. Okay, it is involved, cost is involved. Okay, employments involved, time involved, all these things are there. But so this setup will be done in days, simple hours, simple minutes. Okay, if you want to build this infrastructure, you are taking this much time, but in cloud it will take in minutes. Okay, cloud computing is actually on demanding delivery in IT resources. Okay, so why I'm telling all this story means, earlier you must need to understand earlier concept and today's concept. So how the world is rapidly growing using AWS. Okay, so earlier we used to have these many complications, these many issues with the infrastructure. They used to invest a lot of amount on top of only infrastructure. Apart from this employment, salaries, etc., etc., that is different concept. Okay, that is different investment. Okay, to do this, so it is used to take this much time. Okay, but nowadays we got a concept called AWS, Amazon Web Service, introduced this cloud computing cloud, so which provides the entire infrastructure, complete infrastructure. Okay, for example, there is a apartment. Okay, there is a building, there is a big building, it's having 10 floors. Okay, so that building is actually AWS. Okay, there are a lot of portions will be there, correct? You can
Mhm.
say plats, there are plats are there. Those plats you can say it is a services. Okay, so for example, EC2 is a one service, VPC is one service, CloudWatch is one service. That kind of lot of services are providing. Okay, so which means, for example, in your apartment, maybe you will go. Okay, you will be as a tenant, you need to pay, and whenever you want to leave, you just leave and go, right? Same way, AWS is also providing some kind of services. Okay, so for example, you need to have a one kind of servers. Okay, you need a server. So you want to buy the server. Just go and just buy one server only. AWS will cost for that only instance, only that server only. Remaining part, okay, you will if you take AWS account, they won't pay. Okay, they won't ask you to pay entire services. They will just ask you whatever you use. That is called as pay only, whatever you use. Pay as you go. Pricing. Whatever the services you are using, just whatever the services using, whenever you start. Today you took this service, till tomorrow you have used. This time will be calculated. Okay. This time only, how much time you have used it, and how much, according to that only um, it will give you billing. Okay, that much time only they will ask you to bill. Okay, they will ask you to pay. Okay, according to IT resources provided by cloud provider AWS through web only. Okay, you don't need to have any kind of setup. Through Google through Microsoft Microsoft Edge and Internet Explorer or Mozilla Firefox, any web browser you can able to log in AWS. Okay, you don't need to maintain any kind of setup. Just simply you just need to create an account in browser. That account, if you created in your own laptop, you don't need to maintain that laptop again. You don't need to carry that laptop with you. If you want to log in the same account in other computer or other system or laptop, you can able to simply log in and you can able to utilize your services, something like that. Okay, is it really interesting?
Huh?
Fantastic, right?
No, I'm getting it. It's like a lot of stuff at once.
No, don't think about that, Mohammed.
No, I know. I'm just
There are a lot
focusing.
of stuff, is there, but that just history we are talking about. We are talking about the
Yeah,
history. That's it. So
no
what
problem.
earlier, the era of
Yeah,
cloud, what was happened? You must know about that, right? For example, you are here today, but how you came from your ancestors? You must know about your ancestors. You need to respect them, right? How they
true.
struggled. Just because of them only you be there today, you are
Yeah,
here
no,
today. So that's why
yeah,
these are all legacy in the sense, before cloud there is a big legacy is there, lot of legacy. Okay, so before cloud used to same, we have talked about this, by the physical service. Okay, so before cloud, more traffic need to buy more servers, correct? Monitoring and maintenance your servers, always you need to keep one admin person to maintain or monitor your server. For example, if any case very bad luck, with bad luck automatically power off, or your UPS system got failed or your inverter got failed, that is also big problem. Nowadays that is not required, because everything will be taken care by AWS only. It's just simply use service, go and sleep, that's it, everything will be taken care by AWS. This is this setup is expensive. Okay, earlier whatever we had talked about, so that is completely expensive. You may lose your server or data also. So let's talk about, and with comparison, you buy the servers in AWS, you rent the servers. Okay, virtual servers, this is called as virtual server. Virtually you are able to log in, virtually you are able to take the access, that is the reason it is called as virtual servers. Okay, more traffic, need to buy more servers. Okay, so yes, exactly, you need to buy. For example, um there is a festival Ramjan, there is a festival, Hindu festival like Dasara in India, or Thanksgiving day will be there, and um what is that, January 26th,
Christmas.
Christmas, I'm sorry. Yeah, Christmas. That is also very big festival. So in Europe
Yeah,
countries that they will celebrate a lot and lot and lot, right? So
yeah,
whenever they are using, they will buy some products, whatever they need. For example, Christmas tree. When Ramjan time, you'll buy some items. Dasra time, the Hindus people will buy some items, right? So that movement, the complete e-commerce websites are having lot of traffic. Whenever users increases, the load automatically increases on top of service. Okay, so what happens, the physical servers cannot able to handle again. In such case your server is not capable. If your server is not capable, so automatically the load will be increased, automatically your server may get down. So once if it is down, your server could not appear to your customers, then again they will complain on top of your servers, they will stop using your service. Clear? So but if you come to this AWS cloud, what we will do is, for the same example, if automatically, if something happens, for example, generally we used to get 1 lakh users, but in festive season you'll get 1 crore users. Yes, 100% it can handle it. Okay, but in on premises servers, what happens is, you need to, if you want to add the extra server, it will take a time. You need to set up everything physically, right? If you want to, while you are doing it, if something happens, the server goes down. Okay, but In the cloud, we can able to scale up and scale down. In the servers, if you want to add 10 servers immediately, within fraction of servers you can able to add that servers, and automatically your performance will get increased very fast. Okay, that server increase. For example, Amazon is there. Amazon shopping e-commerce website is there. Flipkart shopping website is there. Myntra shopping website is there. Okay, these kind of website, then generally they have limited users, but in festive season automatically that will be increased just because of offers. Okay, automatically it will increases. What happens is, generally they used to keep minimum servers. Okay, in festive season automatically it will be increased. The servers increase whenever you keep auto scaling. Whenever you use auto scaling, you can able to increase your service. Whenever you don't have a demand, you can decrease the service, which is called, whenever you increase the service, that is called a scale up. Whenever you decrease the service, it is called a scale down. Got it?
Yeah.
Next, monitoring and maintenance of your servers. A particular a DevOps engineer or a admin, separate admin or server engineer should be there for monitoring your physical service always 24 by 7. You need to keep physically, you need to keep one person in your office to maintain that servers, to check your service, because applications should run 24 by 7. Okay, we doesn't know which customer will use this service, right? So that is the reason you need to keep that. If something happens, it will take hours of time to repair and all your physical machines, correct? But in cloud, it will be taken care by AWS. Zero maintenance and headache. You don't need to think about this, all these things, maintenance and all. Once you finish your work, you just go and sleep very peace. Okay, this will be the lot of big engineers working behind this AWS. Okay, that will be taken care by them themselves. Okay, this is a very big expensive. Whatever the physical servers are there, those are very expensive, and AWS is very cheapest as compared to this. Okay, whenever you want to use it, you can use it, and if you don't want, you can leave it. That's it. But if you buy the entire setup, you need to keep with you, right? If you buy all these things, or if you invest 10 crores on your infrastructure, for suppose your company is in loss, so will you get 10 crores back? No, you spent it, right? You spent
Yeah.
already. But
Yeah.
if you sell this in some other company, maybe if you are in a loss, they will ask you off of the rate. Okay, so but in this AWS it is very cheapest, because if you want to take the service, if you want one machine, for suppose one server you want, you can take it. If you want to utilize for 1 year, you can utilize. After that, if you don't want, you can close this simply. So which means it will save your cost. Okay, you may lose your server and data. Yes, exactly. Physical servers, there are a lot of chances to lose data, because the person may be very if your admin person is careless, for suppose if something happens, you will completely lose your data. You can't retrieve this data, because it is a physical server. But in your AWS servers, so there are a lot of features are there. Okay, you will get your data by using backups. Okay, that's how. Next, yeah, yeah, and more some more points. You can't access from other location this server. For example, your company is in USA Chicago, for suppose. Okay, that servers is in particular location. You need to operate from there itself. Correct. You need to go office directly. Nowadays, people are work from home, because we have all these features. Okay, you can work from anywhere, but a system admin should go office. You need to operate there itself. If something got problem, so you need to go and rectify there itself. So you need to go particular location. You can't access from other location. But AWS, you can access from anywhere across the world. Okay. Okay. Next, it takes a lot of time to launch, but AWS, it is on demand. It's very quick. Okay. And there is a big risk. Lot of risk is involved in this on premises physical servers, but data will never lose in your AWS. So whatever you pay, use it. Okay. So you pay for whatever you use. You need to pay entire infrastructure whatever you bought, right? So wastage of time, it will save your time. Wastage of money, okay, it will generate the money. It is very much productive. So this is all about this, right? Next, so you see this Amazon maintains a cloud lead. Microsoft Edge is closer. You see, AWS is higher. So most probably across the globe, AWS cloud is topmost according to 2024. Let us see.
Wow.
Yeah, let us see. Let me open the statistics of 2025.
Yeah, the latest.
Yeah,
I'm sure they're still on top.
yeah. See this again. Hey, once again, it's charging down. Can you see this? So
Yeah.
again, AWS is top. Okay, AWS is top still. I think this is also old report.
Yeah, that's 2022.
Yeah,
Maybe if you write the date of the year, it still shows
it's
top 2023.
23. Yeah, let me check more. I think statistics still not released. Still we are maintaining 24 only.
Yeah, because we're still in 25. Yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah, still 25. Yeah, so statistics still not released for 25. 25 is not completed yet. Okay, so they can't take the so far. Still I'm telling, so far AWS is top 30% in cloud. 30% out of 100%, 30% are occupied by AWS, 21% occupied by Azure, and 12% occupied by GCP. Alibaba is 4%, Oracle is 3%, Salesforce is 2%, IBM is 2%, and Tencent Cloud is 2%. This is how.
Wow.
Yeah. So
This is
Amazon.
this
Yes, yes.
is rating of what? Like how top it is?
Yeah. See this? Cloud infrastructure service revenue 76
Jeez,
billion.
it's a lot of money.
A lot of, right? Yeah. Yeah. So next, this is all about introduction about cloud computing. Let's discuss next class. We will discuss about AWS, complete AWS, how to create account, how to create, how to use this account, how to create account. Every step by step process I will tell you. Okay. You don't have, do you have account, AWS account?
No.
So we need to create this free tier account. Why this AWS is popular in the sense they are providing 1 year free tier service.
Wow.
Okay, you can utilize this free tier service. You can learn a lot. Okay, but Azure is not providing that much. That is the reason why AWS is very much popular. Okay, so you
Well,
can create. This is actually GUI, graphical user interface of AWS, right? So there are a lot of services like this, EC2 instances. So DynamoDB, EBS, Elastic Block Storages. This is for storage, S3 buckets, how to store your data, how to keep your movies, images, PDF documents, etc. Types of storages. Okay. Transfer acceleration. What is transfer acceleration? Everything we'll discuss. Okay. And let's see about Linux. Okay, this is and also I'll try to open AWS one more document. Yeah, can you able to see my screen properly?
Yeah.
See this is our syllabus. Okay, this AWS cloud, this cloud computing related we have discussed. Okay, next EC2, Elastic Compute Cloud. We'll see about what is EC2, how to get the server, how to get the machine from, how to buy that machine. So if it is a free tier, you'll use. So you, Mohammed, you are going to practice on top of one machine, which is Linux or it is Windows or whatever. You can buy it as a free. Okay, you can use it free, you don't need to. So we are talking about pay and go, right? You pay as you go. Okay, we are we are paying for the entrepreneur level, which means if you, there are a lot of options will be there, a free tier option also will be there. That free tier will not charge you single mp. Okay, if you go next level only they will charge. Okay, see EC2 backbone of AWS, EC2 Elastic Compute Cloud, scaling features, limitations, okay, types of operating systems, Windows and versions, Linux flavors, Linux related information, and this is operating system flavors. Okay, instance types, free tier limitations, what is EBS, type of storage, difference between object and block storages, and launching Windows server, launching Linux server, okay, launching web server, launching creating a sample website, okay, how to create a sample website, and the system ports and security groups, keypads, putty installation. These are all tools how to go, how to connect with your console. And putty gen also, this is a different type of tool. These things, these three things, and mobile extreme is also one kind of tool. We'll see the difference of all these tools. And stopping and starting and stopping your instance, how to terminate your instance, what is load balancer, what is types of load balancer. We'll see all these things. Okay, so there are services which is we have talked about. This is all types, which means not times. This is actually in EC2 instances only. We have a lot of steps are there. These steps I have written here. Don't confuse. Okay, don't be panic. Okay, while you are doing it, it is very easy. Don't worry. Okay, and next S3 bucket. This is all about S3 bucket. So how to store your objects, how to store your PDF files, how to store your movies, how to store your VLs, MP3, how to store your different kind of data, any kind of data you can keep and store in your S3 bucket. Okay, and IAM roles. IAM means for permissions. For example, you are working as a cloud engineer. So some guy, me, for suppose, I just want to join your company. So you need to create account. So you are as an admin, you have a lot of privileges. But as a employee, I do not have all the privileges. You need to restrict him. By using IAM, you can able to restrict him. You understood? Okay, you
Yeah.
will give the permissions, particular user permissions, only read permission, only some execution permissions, some write permissions, like that. Okay, we can able to do it by using this service, which is IAM, identity access and management. Okay, next AWS CLI, command line interface. Okay, what is command line interface? We can able to log in through command line interface. You can understand this terminology little gradually, slowly. Okay, you don't be more panic, don't be think about all these things. The terminologies will, whenever you put lot of efforts, whenever you are listening my classes continuously, if you listen my classes, this terminology is just like simply it's a normal terminologies. You can habituate all these terminologies while you are running these classes, while you are attending these classes regularly. If you maintain consistency, you can understand easily everything you can get it. Okay, don't worry about it. This is simple. I came from a non-technical background, which is not related to computers, but still I'm sustaining in the sense you can understand how much easy AWS is. Okay, how much I put efforts, right? And next,
Yeah.
virtual private cloud. What is virtual private cloud? So in your company, there are a lot of projects will be there. Okay, for example, in your company you have a 10 projects. So if you want to if you have a 10 projects, there are a lot of features are there, a lot of services are there. To avoid confusion, to avoid such kind of its clumsiness, okay, to avoid such kind of confusion, we have a concept called VPC. You want to keep your project in a particular bubble. It's kind of isolation. You are going to isolate from your project to other project, okay. To do that, to maintain clear picture of clarity, clear clarity, you have a service called VPC, virtual private cloud. We'll see that how to create it, okay. Next, route 53, okay. For example, there is a site, okay, there is a site called www dot LKCloudTech dot site. This is a site, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so if you have a site, there is a, it is called as a domain. You clearly understood? LKCloudTech dot site is a domain, okay. This is a domain. So if you want to buy this domain, if you want to maintain this domain, if you want to create all these kind of domains, okay, by using DNS name or domain name, okay, this route 53 will be taken care. Okay, this is my picture, don't worry. Okay. Yeah, so by using DNS names, what is DNS, domain naming services, what is DNS, types of DNS, okay, what is IANA, what IANA is doing, that nothing else, just for understanding only. I'm just keeping all these things to understand each and every terminologies, okay. IANA means internet assigned numbers of authority. For knowledge purpose I mentioned, we are not going to use this. IANA will provide the domain names, okay. IANA will provide the domain names. Actually, it is working from US region, I think so. So this is IANA. It's a body authorized. This is a kind of authority. Okay. This will provide DNS names and domain names. This is a domain name, right? So this domain name I got from one domain provider. So which is under working IANA. Okay. This is a authority. This is official authority which will provide IP addresses, networks, protocols, okay, routes, etc., etc., etc. Don't worry, okay. And next, RDS, relational database. Database in the sense where you store the data, okay, where you store your database. Okay, you may confuse what is S3 bucket. S3 bucket is for keeping your objects inside your, just simply you are storing it. It's a kind of bucket, okay. But RDS means it is relation with the servers. For example, you are using Amazon, okay, you will have a one account, customer account. So you are going to buy some items from Amazon, right? So in that, you want, after 1 month or 2 months, if you want to see your product, whatever you purchased earlier, that product, if you want to see it, so that should be stored somewhere, right? If automatically, if it is deleted, what happens, that customer will get a problem, okay. So whatever he purchased, that purchase data will get it back by using RDS, relational database services, okay. What is RDS, you can see it. What is database, you can see it. What is SQL, what is no SQL, what is warehouse, these terminals you're gonna see, no problem at all, right? Next, CloudWatch. We have actually little talked about this CloudWatch while I'm explaining about cloud computing, right? CloudWatch means this is a kind of complete monitoring service. Whatever your AWS services are there, you are going to keep an eye on it. You are going to keep your eye on it continuously. You monitoring whatever is service you had, okay. If you monitor it, you can able to save your servers, you can able to maintain perfectly, okay, without any performance issue, right? So for that purpose, and it is EFS, elastic files services, which means, for suppose there are some items in your local machine. If you want to transfer your local machine files into your server, you can able to do it by using EFS. And there are some files in your EC2 machine in India, which is Mumbai region. There are some other region which is North Virginia. If you want to transfer from here to there, you can do it. That machine to this machine, one machine to other machine. If you want to transfer the files, you can use EFS. Clear? And this is SNS, simple notification services. Mohammed, are you with me?
Yeah, I'm here.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. So SMS means simple notification service. For example, you will get a lot of notification. For example, you have done some transactions, okay, bank transactions. You will get one message, right? Hey, Mohammed, you have actually done some kind of transaction. This much amount deducted, and this is your available balance. Something kind of. So we are going to use this SNS service related to servers. Okay, this server is actually had a problem, so you got this problem, you just go and rectify your problem. For that kind of notifications you will get it. Okay, next, elastic beanstalk related to your logs and things. You can see here slowly one by one we can see it. SES, simple email service. This is comes under both. So this SNS, SCS, CloudWatch all comes under one category. SQS, simple queue service, we'll talk about this. Okay, and Redshift, all these things. Okay, whatever main important services required for your job, definitely I will talk about this. This is also DynamoDB, which is related to database. Nothing, there are a lot of types of databases are there. This is also one kind of database, that's it. Okay, and so this is all about syllabus of your course. Okay, your course I'm going to cover with this kind of syllabus. Okay, don't worry, Mohammed, I'll be there with you always. Whatever you doubt, just directly call me. I can able to clear with you, I can able to sit with you, I can able to try to teach you very much clear. Don't worry about it. Right,
Okay.
next, let's talk about Linux. This is Linux syllabus. Okay, so introduction of Linux. Okay, flavors of Linux. What are the flavors of Linux? And these are all commands. All these commands. Okay. So if I talk about complete about this Linux, you will confuse. Let's go one by one. Okay. So how to? This is introduction about Linux. I have made a prepared PPT. That PPT will give you very much clear picture for you. Okay, what is, we'll talk about this. Before going to Linux, I will give you complete picture about Linux history. Who invented, why invented, how to use it, what are the flavors are there, what are the types of Linuxes are there, what is Unix, what is the difference between Unix and Linux. Okay, so different types you might heard about this: Ubuntu, Debian, Fedora, CentOS, Red Hat, etc, etc, etc. A lot of things are there. Okay, we'll talk about this. Okay, what, why Linux, what is the purpose of Linux, advantages of Linux. Okay, architecture of Linux, what is background. You are actually utilizing this simple command, you are just running the command and you are utilizing this, but background, what are the steps are there. So how they have built this Linux operating system, those things we'll discuss. Okay, what is this hierarchy? Hierarchy in a company, there is a hierarchy will be there. CEO, founder and co-founders, CEO, CFO, COO, after that vice president, general manager, something kind of, and team lead. Okay, and after that senior engineer. Okay, junior engineer, something like that. There is a high level to low level hierarchy. There is a big hierarchy for Linux. This hierarchy is very 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 important. To know this, you can understand while we are doing this Linux thing, you can understand it. What is bin, what is boot? Whenever you boot it, it will store the booting kind of things here. Bin means it is a kind of directory, so where bin related. But dev means dev is a kind of directory. Etc means, for example, there are server, you have um, mentioned some server, so that server will be stored here. Home directory, libraries, media, so min mnt, and operations, root, sbin. Okay, this admin related information will store here. Okay, SRV, temporary files will store here. Users related. And where means, I said right, um, yeah, servers can able to store here. Okay, so these kind of lot of hierarchies, that this hierarchy will gonna discuss very much clear in depth very soon. Okay, and also file system hierarchy. This the same I just made it very order in order. I just placed in order. Okay, so and also we'll see next what are the comments are there. How, what are the comments you need to do. I don't teach you in everything in a simple single day. Don't worry, Once after finishing this command only, once after you learn only, we'll go to next command. After finishing this, you'll go to next command. After finishing this, you'll go next command. Once you get a confidence, then we will move to next command. Don't worry, I'm not running this for money. Okay, you need to get it. So you need to learn very much depth. So okay, if you want to run this class, I can extend this class for one more month extra, or 2 months extra also. But you should learn. Okay, you should get it 100%. This will change your life. First,
Okay.
suppose this Linux, this AWS DevOps will change your life. This next step, you can, after this you can learn AI. If you want to go, this is a very big journey. Okay, this is a long journey. In this long journey, you're gonna see a lot of things. You will see the big difference in you. Got it?
Okay.
So that's it all about Linux and AWS syllabus. And also we have talked about cloud computing related history and all. So tomorrow we're gonna see, we are going to discuss about Linux flavors, what is Linux and all. Okay, we are going to start Linux. Within a week I can complete this Linux, or we'll take 2 more days extra. Okay, no problem. After finishing that, we will start AWS. This is a prerequisite. This is a basic for AWS. Got it?
Okay. What
Uh,
time tomorrow? Same, or you wanna? I'm off tomorrow, so you wanna do it like 4 p.m. my time central,
4 p.m. You're saying? Let me check my site.
or if you're busy, it's fine.
4 p.m. CST, right?
Hmm.
Oh my goodness! I'll be in a deep sleep. Yeah.
What about 3 o'clock? Hour before, same thing.
Um. Will you be available in the morning session then? Is it
What
fine?
time?
Morning for you, 7 a.m. like that?
My 7 a.m.
Yeah, I'm talking about your timing only from today onwards.
Oh no, that's too early. I'll be sleeping.
Got it, got it. Not a
uh,
problem, not a problem.
uh,
Let's
we could
continue at the same
do
time then.
we could do like 10.
You mean 10 a.m. in your time?
Yeah.
Let me check my site. 10 a.m. Oh, that's great. Very good deal.
Yeah, we could do that for Wednesday and Thursdays. Cause
Yeah, 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 yeah. So once after, let's continue like this. So I also can able to habituate your timings.
okay, thank you.
That's great, right?
Yeah,
I'm very much happy to join with you, man. And I really
no,
good luck.
appreciate it.
I really appreciate for your you have good patience also. It seems like that.
No,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm trying,
Yeah.
man. It's not easy.
No, 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 no. Don't say like that. It's very dead easy. Don't worry. It's dead easy. I'll make you to make it easy. Okay. I
Okay.
will make you it easy. Very easy. AWS is very easy. Dead easy. Don't worry about it. Just you
Yeah.
need to put
Okay.
the efforts. If you put the efforts automatically, you'll get everything. Don't worry about it. Okay.
Okay.
So thanks for
Okay.
your
Appreciate
patience
it.
and thanks for joining
No
my
problem.
class. So tomorrow onwards, we let us continue this Linux part. After finishing this Linux part, we'll go for AWS. Okay, but believe in yourself. Don't say hard, please. Don't say hard. It's not hard. This is not hard. There are. I can show you what is hard.
Let's see. Oh, Java. Java is crazy.
See this? This is hard.
Oh my God.
This is hard. We are not gonna do this. We are
That's
not
too
gonna do
much
this, right?
coding.
Yeah, yeah. That's why I'm saying. That's why I'm saying
You know
no.
how to do it?
I have little knowledge on this, but I'm not BA. I don't want to be as a developer. I don't want to be as a developer. I just want to be as a DevOps engineer always.
So
Okay.
in DevOps, we won't be doing this much too much
Oh
like
no
this.
no no no! This much coding you can't
There's no
expect this
coding.
much coding. No 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 no. This is complete um, language. This is
There's
this
different
is
language. Yeah,
complete
this
language.
is
We
different
don't we don't
English
use
language.
language. Okay, we don't
Oh,
use language. It is coding language. We don't use coding language. We will use some part of scripting language in DevOps, not in AWS. We
Wow.
never use any kind of scripting in AWS. We will use the scripting language in DevOps. Don't worry. If time passes, that time will take you through. Okay,
You think I'll
time,
be get there once I get
obviously,
there?
time will heal everything. You understood? So
Yeah.
let's pass the time. You just travel with the course, just travel with the subject. Automatically, it will take you away so long. Okay, you'll go deep dive. You'll be expert in a day, one fine day. Okay, you'll be expert in a fine day. So no worries, man. I think Mobin is there. He will find for one job for you. But you should have a subject. Once if you
I
have a
hope so.
subject, the thing is, Mohammed, if you have a subject, you'll get a confidence. You understood? If
So
you
my
have a
first job, let's say in my first day of job, I need questions I could come ask you.
Yeah, no problem at all. If you have any doubts, just come with me. I'll definitely clear with that. Okay, no problem at all. So see, thing is, first believe in yourself. Okay, do hard work. Whatever I explain to you, just do focus on it. If you don't know, just ask me. I'll clear it at the moment itself. Okay,
So this is good enough for me to handle a project or just the basic?
yeah, it is good enough. You can understand the project. See, thing is,
Okay.
Mohammed,
So we're doing up
in
to a project.
organization and companies, big companies, they will follow this kind of process, which means not exactly same project. If you can understand this, you will get ability to handle the project. Okay, so whatever the services which we have used, whatever the services which we gonna use, those services only they will be used in their project. Okay,
Okay.
they you can understand, for example, um you know, if you can able to ride two wheeler, any small two wheeler, you can able to ride Harley Davidson, right?
Yeah.
Anything, something like that. If you can understand this process, if you can do the practice more and more and more, and one twice thrice 10 times you do practice continuously, you will be expert in it on fine day, one fine day. You will be expert, you will be master in this. That the difference is how much time you are spending, how much you are practicing is matter. Consistency is a matter in this. Okay, you should maintain
Oh,
some proper consistency, do practice continuously. Definitely you'll one fine day you'll become great DevOps engineer. Okay, I'll see you in a great company soon once after this. Yeah, but
maybe I could use
don't
a
look about,
reference.
yeah, don't look about the jobs right now. Just do focus on only learning part,
So
only
what's
learning
the
part.
average? Do you know what's the average in USA? Hey, for this
Oh,
job?
if you have a 10 years experience, you'll get 1 crore. 8 years experience, you'll get 1 crore. It depends upon company and organizations.
What is that in USA?
USA, I'm talking about crores. You'll get 1 crore, simply 1 crore.
$100,000. You say?
Exactly. So if you have 8 years experience, I'm talking about. Most probably, I have seen a lot of cases in USA. They are actually keeping fake experiences. So nobody having original genuine experience. Most probably, non-technical guys, they are keeping actually fake experience. With the knowledge, they are actually surviving.
So this is AWS Cloud Solution Develops Engineer or Cloud Particular?
Practitioner, you're talking about. Yeah,
This is the one we're doing, right?
yeah, this is the one. AWS Cloud Practitioner, you can able to do certificates. That will be helpful. Definitely, you do certificate after
Yeah.
finishing this. Okay, let me.
Yeah.
I'll
The
suggest
average.
you. I'll suggest you one by one. Okay.
Okay.
So once after finishing this AWS course, you just go to AWS certificate. Okay. Once after
How I
getting this
how I
AWS
get that?
certificate, that will be very much valid. In USA, that is very recommended. It's
How many
recommended.
years that is good for?
How much?
No, how many years is that good for the certificate? Whenever, right?
1 year only. That will be valid for 1 year, I think so.
Then I could just renew it.
Yeah, you need to renew it.
Okay. So I have to. How I get that?
You need to write the exam. I'll show you clearly.
Oh, there'll be exam.
Oh yeah, AWS.
Would you help me with that?
Yeah, actually, we are in live. Let's talk about this later.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
AWS
I got it.
certificate uh, types. So this is official website. I'll show you here. So this is official website.
Amazon Web Service.
This is certification exam. So these are types of exams. You see,
Which one
see
would we be taking? Oh, the first
fundamental
one.
exam, which is AWS certified cloud practitioner. So how many dollars? $100. It is less for you. For
Uh
us,
huh.
it's expensive, but for you, it's not that much expensive. Associate
Oh, it's
exams, it is $150 USD. Okay, and professional, like professional exam, $300. AWS certified
wow.
DevOps engineer professional. So there are a lot of certificates. Depends upon your requirement. You just
Which one you
go
were
with
gonna do?
this. Yeah, yeah. Initially, you just go with it. Initially, you
The
just go
first
with
one.
it. Yeah, the first one, AWS certified cloud practitioner. So after that, just go this certified, not machine
It's
learning.
long, the exam.
Uh-huh. What? Pardon?
How long is the exam? It's pretty long.
Not pretty long. It's, I think it's 1 hour. Okay, you can see if you go through it, you can understand about a complete exam related details. So if you go through the site, you can understand everything clearly.
They
Certificate
give you
cloud practitioner.
competences.
Yeah, everything, all details you'll get. This is a certificate.
They
So this is how the certificate
oh,
would be. Yeah.
and they just email it to us.
See, 90 minutes. The exam
Wow.
category is foundational. Exam duration is 90 minutes,
65
65
questions.
questions. Okay. And multiple choice or multiple response.
Oh, that's
And
not bad.
cost is
That's easy.
$100. Yeah, yeah.
That's good. So you saying this will help me?
Yeah, definitely. Why not? I'll do it. Not a big deal.
Okay. Okay.
Do anything. You just open um, your chat box. Open the chat box. Yeah, you got it.
Yeah.
Got it. Right?
Open
This
it.
helps you, man. Just believe in yourself. Definitely, you can do it. I'm sure you can do it. Do it. Okay.
Yeah.
All
No.
right.
I'm.
There will be a chat box in right top right corner. You see this in your side also. In your side in
Oh, I
meeting
got it.
itself,
Yep.
you see this message.
Uh huh. Uh huh.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So this copy it and save in your system.
I have it. I got it.
Really,
That's
that's
in
great.
the end. Well, let me learn this first. Baby
No worries, man. Step by step process is actually
steps.
leads good results. Step by step process just to look at current situation, current position, current time, but don't look at jobs after 1 year, 2 years where you are. Just imagine. Just need to keep the target where you want to be. How
Yeah.
what you want to be. Okay, but now so far just think about how to learn the Linux, how to learn the AWS and DevOps. Just focus on it. Automatically every result will come to you. Okay, just
Okay.
do focus on it. That's it. Okay. Thank you, Mohammed. Thanks for joining.
Thank you.
Thanks for your
No, thanks for your
patience.
time.
Okay.
Appreciate it.
Let's discuss very deep dive into this Linux tomorrow. Okay. Once after this, we'll talk about AWS. While you are discussing AWS, we'll talk about the certifications also. Not a big deal. Okay.
Yeah, for sure. No
Thank you,
problem.
man.
Thank you.
We'll see you next class tomorrow. And
Okay.
until then, take care. Bye bye.
You too. Bye bye.